What's up, everybody? I'm Mike Lowe, and this is Studio Basics. You bought yourself some monitors. Now you bought a subwoofer and you want to know how to connect it. First things you're going to need is another set of cables, whether it's TRS or XLR. The Yamaha HS8S has two options for inputs. You got TRS or XLR. Both are good options. Both are balanced cables, so they help eliminate noise, buzzes, and the hums while you're connected. With this particular model, you have only one output available, XLR. So grab your interface, whichever one you have, get your TRS cable here, and come out of the monitor output like that. Then you want to go to the subwoofer first. If you had the speakers, monitors first, take that cable out and put it into the sub. Now that we have that connected, because the Yamaha sub only has an XLR output, we're going to connect this to the output of this. Make sure they match up. You have R for right and R for right. If you don't do that right, it's going to be left. Woo, that's pretty good. If you don't do that right, your panning will be all opposite, basically. Try to avoid that. So after you plug that in, you're going to go into the monitor from the output of the sub.
Okay, so let's review real quick. We're basically going to come out of the output of the interface into the input of the subwoofer, output of the subwoofer into the monitor input.
Few settings, if you do have the Yamaha sub, these are the settings that I like. My volume, I'll have at 12 o'clock. Usually don't want to go more than that. Yes, you can, but let's let the interface do some of the driving. That way we don't blow our sub too quick. Feel free to add more if you want, but let's start at 12 o'clock. For the phase, I'm going to keep it in normal. And for my high cut, I put it all the way down to 80 Hertz. Anything above that will start to reveal some other instruments and sometimes voices. So it's really just a sub, hence the name sub. Depending on what you're doing, that's a preference. I keep it at 80. For my low cut, I turned it off. If I was going a little bit higher on the high cut, maybe I could. But in this case, it's not necessary. And that's it. Thanks for stopping by. This is Audio Basics with Mike Lowe.